Hi, my name is Chelsea Ah-Quah, and my summer biology project is called Growing with Fertilizers. My hypothesis basically states that the growth rate of sugar snap peas planted inside inorganic or synthetic fertilizer is faster than with organic fertilizer because synthetic fertilizer contains higher concentration of nutrients for the plant to absorb. Here are some of my independent, dependent, and control variables in my experiment. The purpose of this experiment is to compare and contrast the effects organic and synthetic fertilizers have on the growth of plants. The basic fundamental requirement for a growing plant is a growing medium such as dirt, water, and light. Their growth, however, is also dependent on the amount of nutrients they are able to absorb from their medium to perform metabolism. These essential nutrients or macronutrients include nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Fertilization is the application of nutrients to supplement the naturally occurring macronutrients in the soil. The two main types of fertilizers are organic and synthetic, also known as inorganic. Synthetic pea plant A is 4 inches taller than synthetic pea plant B and 4.3 inches taller than organic pea plant A. The average height of the synthetic plants is 2.5 inches compared to the organic plant of 0.2 inches. Since its germination, synthetic pea plant B has closed the height gap with synthetic pea plant A and is only 1.4 inches shorter. Organic pea plant A, however, has grown significantly during these few days and is now 3.5 inches taller than organic pea plant B and only 0.3 inches shorter than synthetic pea plant A. None of the pea plants from the constant pot have germinated, and the one pea plant which did, died. By the last day of the experiment, synthetic pea plant A is 0.6 inches taller than synthetic pea plant B, and the average height of the two plants is 9.8 inches. In the pot with organic fertilizer, however, organic pea plant A has grown 5.3 inches in the 6 days, compared to the 3 inches organic pea plant B has grown. By the last day of the experiment, organic pea plant A is 12.9 inches, while organic pea plant B is 7.6 inches. The average of the two plants is 10.5 inches. This is the first inherent error in this experiment. The 5.3 inches delta between the two organic plants causes the average to be an inaccurate number. One of the organic pea plants grows at an irregular rate. Using the graph, organic pea plant A's growth rate is about 91.16%, compared to organic pea plant B's growth rate, 54.45%, and the average of synthetic pea plant's growth rate of 56%. Organic pea plant A is about 37% faster than organic pea plant B, and about 39% faster than the average growth rate of the synthetic pea plant. Therefore, due to its abnormally fast growth rate, organic pea plant A is an outlier in this experiment and should be excluded to reach the most accurate results. A general trend in this experiment is the average rate in which the pea plants grow at. By excluding the outlier, the average synthetic pea plant grows 2% faster than the average organic pea plant. Another general trend in this experiment is the order in which the pea plants germinated. This supports the hypothesis because the plant with synthetic fertilizer germinated first and grew the fastest in its earliest stages. Synthetic fertilizers are made of minerals and synthetic chemicals high in all the macronutrients required for plant growth. These fertilizers are also made in plant-ready form and are able to access quickly. Synthetic fertilizers must also be applied on a regular basis to keep its result from fading. Organic fertilizers, on the other hand, are formed with products from all naturally occurring processes, such as manure and compost, which are low in nitrogen and phosphorus concentrations. Unlike the synthetic formula, organic fertilizers also rely on soil organisms to break down its organic matter before plants can access them, stimulating soil life. The process takes time, but is beneficial to both the plant and its environment. Unlike organic fertilizer, in order to maintain the healthy appearance of the plant, synthetic fertilizers must be applied more often. The more they are used, however, the more damage they cause to the plant itself. Due to its water-soluble form, synthetic fertilizers are able to sink deep into the soil, making the nutrients within it to be unobtainable from the plant, a process called soil leaching. The salts found within the synthetic fertilizer also absorb the plant's moisture and nutrients, and if given enough, these fertilizers can lead to wilting, stunt growth, and leaf scorches. Although synthetic fertilizers allow plants to grow faster, organic fertilizers are beneficial in the long run for the plant and the soil. A future extension is to plant more seeds and germinate them before planting them into the soil. This will eliminate the possibility of the seeds being defective, and plant abnormalities would not have as much of a substantial effect on the data.